What's up, guys? As we are here live, hopefully you can hear me okay. I'm here at the Vortex Vitality Clinic, or we can say center here in Tulums, aka Leaf Spa, as you've known it so far. Now, some of you know I've taken on a position happily, working as a program director and now up-leveled to chief of operations here for the clinic. I'm working at a regenerative clinic, which means we get to work with stem cells. Very interesting topic. Biohacking, very interesting topic, and things that I've been interested in, and also just really regenerative medicine mixed with the spa. I'm in the hot tub right now. There's a cold plunge right there. Sauna, dry sauna, soon to be infrared sauna. And so I'm really excited to be in this space and to get to connect and also invite many of you into Tulums here. Now today we had a lot of power outages, as many of you know. What up, Sayla? Angela? Like a lot of family on right now. Well, my intention of coming on here is to just brag and be in a hot tub, but really to invite many of you over. I'm looking forward to opening up this space in a different way. Now this is a vortex. Those of you who live in Tulums know that we are living in a vortex, on a vortex, and the dynamics of such a thing create some interesting unfoldments in our progression as human beings. Meaning, we come here, we're pulled to this space for many different reasons, and so much happens in the unfoldment of us becoming more of who we are. There's a lot of taking on, and there can be a lot of letting go in the spiral. So, this upcoming month, July, we're gonna have a retreat here at the Vortex, and it's the Vortex of Vitality retreat. Meaning, what we realize in our intention here is to put you in contact with, what's up? Came here to see your outfit for today and find you in the pool. That's funny. Big love, Toto. This is my outfit, my skinship of kinship. The intention for this upcoming retreat is to put people in the space of really getting to know their Vortex of Vitality. I've witnessed a lot of people come to Tulums, and even in the midst of navigating the most stressful of times, they end up leaving here looking younger. Have some of you experienced that? Looking younger meaning internally, despite all of the hard work, all of the crazy things, even the new gray hairs, there is something different that seems to unfold in a person through these hard times, through all that letting go. And so what we're creating, and what I'll at least get to be a part of, is helping even some of our older folks, people who are not just professional athletes, but other folks who have gone towards and gone through things that have degenerated the body. I get to help them now get an opportunity to bring it back. I've done this with the medicine of Kambo, gratefully receiving, and also Bufo and Iboga. But on top of that, in conjunction with those medicines, it's really been a willingness to move forward, to go inside and to have a program, a protocol that I continue with in getting to know myself, and also really tuning into the intention of why I'm here. Why did I incarnate? What is it that I'd like to do? What is the greater legacy that I want to leave behind? And also, we go through bouts of growing in ego and letting it go. I don't necessarily look at ego as the enemy, despite what we've told, but it is a part of the whole thing. And so, we get to dive into that delicate dance of what is it to be here? Where are we? What are we doing together? What are we not doing together? What does it mean to actually not be together, if that's even possible? And then what do we do about it? You need to come to the spa, my dear. The invitation for all of the communities here. This is one of the spaces that will continue to, create affordable opportunities for people to grow, to come and relax. This is the space of relaxation and rejuvenation. And I'm someone who typically tends to just, those of you who know me, I just want to do my work. Very simple. I'm like an old school man. I want to get to it. Let me know what is aligned and let me just move towards that. And a lot of times, especially in my journey, I haven't given myself the time to rest and be rejuvenated. So I just think it's ideal and a beautiful thing in life for me to now, I have to spend time at a spa. I have to spend time in this space. I am around the medicines of rejuvenation, although I've been someone who's been providing those spaces for people, and I have to partake in it. It's a part of me, of course, embodying the work that I share. And so I'm really pleased with life, and I'm excited to be here, to be working, taking on a position of leadership is really a position where you're in service to the staff. And so I look forward to them getting to know that and getting to feel it, and then all of us getting to grow together. And in all this looking forward, here we are. We're here. This is a great place to cool off, a good place to get warm, to do detoxing, to remember, to rejuvenate, to rest, and then to go back out into the crazy spiral that is Tulum. And I know it's not crazy for everyone, but a majority of the people that I've spoken to here, in getting to know and to move with the energy, we move so much. I've lived so many lives in this beautiful place in the Yucatan, and I want to just give thanks in this moment. Soon we'll be having a water blessing from the Aranawa family. It's coming out here, and you're gonna do a little gathering for us this upcoming week. Not this week as in tomorrow, but the following week. And so I'll be posting more about that. And for those of you who are sticking around for the summer, or those of you who have family, or who know people who are planning to come down here, who want to get an education, who want to kind of go inside, who want to have an experience of Tulum that's restful and maybe even not do too much, but treat themselves to a spa in and out. Get to know some of the delicious foods that we have to offer in Tulum. Get to know more about actual biohacking, which is very specific, right? There's no one thing that does all the biohacking. So I'm excited about Dr. Michael getting to share more of his in-depth knowledge in terms of regeneration and what it is to be in the presence of a real chiropractor, someone who's working on the body. We'll do some energy and meditative practices. My brother Emanuele will be sharing some of his hypnotherapy, and then Tatiana Tantra, she'll be sharing other embodiment practices, and I'll get into Ho'oponopono and also some ceremonial gatherings. So we'll be opening up this space for more connection. Some of you on here were actually at the opening, so I'm also looking forward to being able to shift and do some beautiful things in the back area as we romance this space. And this will be one of the premier locations for regenerative experiences here in Tulum. This is a temple, and I'm going to treat it as such. So for those of you coming in, come in, receive, do it just like you're coming into a temple. This is our water temple here in Tulum. And then we have the cenotes. We're very fortunate to be able to get so close to these elements and to have other spaces that will amplify the vibration. This is an amplification chamber. Look around. Echo! And it's yours, and it's been here for a while. So come join me, activate this space, bring your essence in here, your love, your intentions, bring some of the things that you need to let go, and let's do this together. Now I'm just chilling. Anybody want to dialogue? What's going on in your minds? What are you navigating at this time? Where are you at on this day, this 10th day of June? Before we get to the Juneteenth, romancing Shiva, aloha. Anastasia, aloha. Kelly, aloha. Claire, aloha. Angela, bringing the harmony home. That means a lot to me. Aloha. Love you, Toto. Selah. Cheers. Jay Fletch. And of course, my dear Lena, my favorite soul surfer. How are you? I am going to do another live in probably 2 more hours. I have a dear sister named Erika who is wanting to talk about sexual sovereignty. Yes, Tatiana, staff meeting tomorrow at 11. That's right. Sexual sovereignty. So this is going to be on her page, but I'll see if I can double link. If not, I'll share a link for those of you to catch up, and let's explore what this means. I'm receiving that love from Germany. I can't wait to get out there. Shoot some pictures too. Let me know what it's like. How cold is it right now? I was actually in Germany around this time last year, and I look forward to going back, but I'm probably going to be dedicating a lot of time in the summer, chilling in this space, getting my little Tulum surf on, and really, getting to pour into some stuff that I believe in. And I'm looking forward to bringing more men into this space as well to rejuvenate themselves. It's been interesting to pass through this journey, getting into men's mental health, and there's a lot that's getting to be spoken to right now about what we go through, what we speak on and what we hold inside and what we never get to. One of my favorite things about this position that I've taken, which was close to a year and a half in the making, was getting to dedicate myself, again, I'm a devotional being, getting to dedicate myself to the dream of a brother who's aligned with my dreams, my intention of rejuvenation, of getting into metaphysics, of benefiting humans, the people around us, the next generation, helping to clear and cleanse, to align, right? So it's very aligned for me, and this, I think, feeds the energy that I get to pour into the work that I'm doing. I would say this is maybe one of the first times in my life that there's been so much alignment, and there have been a lot of hard decisions I've had to make to come into this space, and I do it all again. And those hard decisions, when you make hard decisions to honor yourself, it doesn't mean people are out of your life forever, but it just means you come more back into your own life, and then you get to share with people from the wellspring of who you are. And so I'm really feeling fortunate to get to take this time and chop it up with you and tune into the wellspring of who I am, whether it's sharing in performances, which has been amazing, sharing the poetry, creating spaces. This week, in a couple of days, we'll have the harmonizing circle as well over at Holistica. I will also do a Father's Day gathering at Ikal. Do you see what my heart's at with this? I'm not tied to any one space in Tulum, but I am seeking to honor in the spaces that want to honor me and the light that I share beautifully here in that space. And they say when the water rises, all the boats rise with it, and that's really at the core of me. I'm excited to gather with our sisters and share from a man's perspective, and also to hear, what's going on in their hearts in regards to loving through hard times. That's what we're going to talk about. Really being able to open up your heart when you feel like closing it. Sometimes the heart has to close, but then there's the journey, the intention, and the willingness. It's a cultivation of will and a daily commitment to choose to open your heart, or to allow it to open at its own pace and to protect it as needed. What does that even mean? I'm looking forward to having that discussion. And then for the Father's Day gathering that we're going to have, we'll probably do two. We'll do one at the Eco Lab with Ari in the morning, and then in the evening around 3 or 2 o'clock for me, I'll head over to Ikal, and we're going to do an honoring of the fathers. But this year, I want to honor the mothers who are acting as fathers as well, meaning the single moms will also be invited into the men's space. And we're going to honor, of course, their fathers and their journey in wanting to and getting the opportunity to hold space for an aspect of the masculine to carry and to help in their children's growth. And then, of course, we're going to honor grandfather fire by the fire. So I'm really loving, and I do love this opportunity to get to know our primordial elements, these elements that are existing within us and that are also all around us in this space. Because these are our parents too. So, what are your ancestors? Your living parents, or have those who have transitioned, the closest ones to you? And then all that exists around you. Your history, my history, our history is everything that was before is a part of what is now. So don't divorce yourself and don't fall into the division as we look into these histories. Just embrace the gift of you being really so much, so bountiful, so plentiful, and what that gets to be on the way out. Erica, we still down to do the live? Today I was just sharing with everyone about that. And what I'm speaking to right now is, this is where I work. One aspect of where I work, this is the spa, the regenerative spa. And we're gonna have a retreat in July from the 11th to probably the 18th. Very chill retreat, very moderately priced, for those who want to come to town and learn about regenerative therapy, about biohacking, to get an opportunity to dive into some of the ceremonial things that I do. We're not serving any medicine, although we may share cacao during that time, but we're really activating the medicine of each person. We want to give people the keys to the vortex of their vitality, hence the name Vortex of Vitality Retreat Tulum. And also, biohacking is a very interesting term that's being thrown around a lot, and we have some people here who are very knowledgeable in giving us a proper You can even say compensatory, like an aligned definition of what that is so that you can utilize that term and not be thrown all over the place. And you guys get to witness my journey as well. You know, I've been through a lot. I've been through cancer twice. I've had various injuries on both my legs. I've dislocated the knees. I've been hit in hit and runs and been beat up in this life, physically, literally. But the body is remarkable. The body comes back. And so, you know, it's really about the attention that you give it. I think we may have some of Joe Dispenza's people coming in here as well towards the end. And because I believe our retreat's going to be right after the Joe Dispenza gathering. So we know that those of you who are interested in activating your superhuman have ample opportunity here, and the invitation to take the time is here, is now. Now is your time. Despite everything that's going on in the world right now, this can be your time to rejuvenate, and then also to be able to cultivate what's needed to hold strong space from your abundance for the people around you. So let's rejuvenate you. I'm happy to have everyone on. Let me just wave up a little bit. Edika, if you wouldn't mind just shooting me a text and let me know how we are for tonight's live. And I think I'll be able to kind of also broadcast it from my page as well. And yeah, sexual sovereignty, that's going to be the topic for this evening. Very interesting topic. And it's going to be short live. I think we're going to be multiple parts. Edika is someone who I have profound respect for. We met during COVID. She helped me to find a place to lay my head. And she was one of those people while I was living in a van in California who was like really seeking to extend her heart and her support to me as a brother, and we hadn't even met in person. So it's not lost. Super excited. Lena, thank you so much. Just getting to share from the magic that we are. Seek the Empress. Aloha, sister. I see you out there. How's everything going? Michael, also aloha. Sifu, Michael Mangaru, he's an epic martial arts teacher. And Michael, so this is the space I think that we can now proceed to do the work of showing the brothers this internal martial arts. And so my, soon-to-be Sifu from Florida, who's well-trained in the martial arts of Wing Chun, Filipino martial arts as well, kind of restorative martial arts, Qigong, as well as combat training. So I believe it's important for men to have an experience of combat training together as brothers, not so that they can go beat up on people, but so that they can build a modicum of confidence, presence, and also have a healthy respect for everyone else around them. And I believe when you know that you can do damage and you have to honor yourself and those around you in protection, then absolutely you treat people in a different way, because it's not what a person looks like that determines the explosiveness, the power that they have inside. It's who they are. And so I think these are beautiful ways that we get to touch aspects of who we are. All right, as I'm going to ramble, I'm going to take a little bit of time and enjoy this, and then get ready for the next live. The invitation is here. We are here in the Vortex of Vitality, which is, again, wonderful chamber, probably one of the best cold plunges in town. We'll be using Vortex mathematics in this space as well. As many of you know, I'm into metaphysics applied. So this isn't just a regular clinic. This is one of the most unique centers here in this region. Connect with me more to find out why. I'm not just puffing smoke. In fact, there's no smoke here, but there's some steam. Phoenix, aloha. All right, thank you for tuning in. In the comments, feel free to type in any questions that you have about this upcoming retreat. Feel free to share this with folks that you know are coming to Tulum. This place is your place. Come, enjoy it, make good use of it. Share your comments, your ideas, because we'll, get the opportunity to grow. I'm hoping that many of you will come for this water blessing and receive. It's going to be epic as well. Next week. Aloha.